How are you? Happy weekend? Happy end of June. Can you believe it's like the end of June? I'm having a hard time believing that it's already the end of June. I have a grandbaby due in a month. I know that the videos have been a bit different this month, and I haven't really done as much watercoloring, journaling, that kind of thing. I haven't been doing as much this month. So I thought I'd do some things a bit differently. We're going to talk about some of my projects for July. As June comes to a close and July is welcomed, my birthday month, Victor's birthday month, the 4th of July for us in America, Independence Day, One Book July, it's a month of celebration. It's a month of projects. It's going to be a month where we actually take a mini vacation. I'm going to talk about the projects. I'm going to do a little bit of chatting, and then I'm going to show you some stuff, and I'm going to do some watercoloring. I'm kind of finding my way. And because I'm finding my way, the content's a bit off right now. Because I'm a bit off right now. So I thought chronicling the process would be a good thing. So we've got One Book July. And I've been in the one book now for right at a week. And it's going well, but I've realized I'm missing a few things. I'm rereading the bullet journal method. I am doing that one book for like all my main stuff, the bullet journaling, my kind of visual journaling, not my art. I'm doing the work, I guess some people call it business stuff, in the Hobonichi. I have a sketchbook journal. I'm doing Finding Water. I'm going to get back into this. You're going to see me do the fern in here, and then I'm going to show you a book that Romney suggested in one of her Patreon videos, and she did a walkthrough of it, and I ordered it, and I'm in love. I'm also still in love with the Wonder Forest, and I can't wait until the ocean one comes out in November. I really wish it had come out now. I'm revamping my filming setup, and I'm going to be cleaning and organizing parts of my room, along with formulating a better routine, and I'm going to be doing some vlogging. So I've been thinking a lot about the live streaming that I talked about in the poll. Vlogging is separate than the live streaming. I haven't done daily videos in a long time. I think maybe one of the NaNoWriMo I tried to do a plan with me every day, didn't work. I'm not sure that I can keep up with that. Not with all the projects I've got going on. So I was thinking that I might do 2 live kind of journal with me's or flips or something like that for YouTube, like maybe on I wrote it down on the 6th, and then on the 22nd, on the 20, whatever that is, on the 20th, I'll be in Hilton Head. We'll be on vacation. I don't think I'm going to do a live one from there, but I might be able to do one on the 22nd, which is that Monday, because David's going to be taking Kayla to her orientation at college, so I'll be here by myself. Or maybe on the 18th, which is the Thursday before we leave. That might be a good day to do it. So I could do one on a Saturday and one on a Thursday, because that's a YouTube video. Anyway, then I could have a video scheduled to go up on the 20th for YouTube. I'd like to do a few live videos for y'all. I'm trying to kind of figure out maybe when, the dates and times and stuff, because we've got all kinds of different time zones here. Every time I have tried to set up a live stream, I can't ever seem to get in it the right way. I don't know. I'm going to attempt to do it for YouTube on the 6th, and we'll see how that one goes, which is why I sort of usually just end up going live, because I can never get back into them. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm definitely going to be doing the vlogging. We're going to talk about that in a little bit, because I've got some ideas that I think will work really well, and I'm excited. It is really early Saturday morning. It's like 4:32, y'all. My sleep schedule is so messed up. So now we're going to talk about the watercolor projects. In just a little bit, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the fern. But this, The Joy of Watercolor, 40 Happy Lessons for Painting the World Around You by Emma Block. So Ro said that Emma reached out to Ro, and Ro showed this book. and I have been reading it. I watched Rose show and tell sort of about it, and I fell in love, and I ordered it, and it came in yesterday. Like, I was like, oh, so excited, because it came in like boom. I'm super excited about this one, because this one you don't do in the book, whereas this one you do in the book. This one I'm going to be doing in my journal, and I'm going to be practicing with mixing and stuff. It actually really, it's a really good book. So I will leave the links to both of these books in the down thing. For years and years, I've been journaling. For years, since I was a kid. Reading, writing, journaling, and using this one book for the bulk of my stuff has really been, it's been great. Ready? And here we are. And I'm going to show you my weekly setup for this coming week. Let me move this a little so you can actually see it. Okay, now you can see it. This is my setup for next week. I have a picture to print that has a turtle, and it's kind of got the more of a blue background. I'm still trying to figure out how to save a picture that I find on Pinterest or somewhere to my phone so I can print it, because I have not been able to figure it out. I can do it on the tablet. The tablet's dead. Having issues with the tablet. It's having serious issues. It won't stay charged right. So I'm trying to figure out. I found a bunch of cute things, so I might have to find them on my desktop, save them, email them to myself, and then open them up on the phone with the email so that I can have the pictures on the phone and then print them to my zip. Crazy. Okay, so I love this. Not so crazy about all this green right here. It ended up a little bit wider than I wanted. That's okay. I'm not going to complain about it. Because when I put the blue, it'll kind of, I think it'll kind of even it out some. So anyway, I've been journaling in this one book for the bulk of my stuff. Feels really good. It does. It feels really good. I was up at 2 a.m. I fell asleep last night at 5 or so. I was asleep when David left, so I don't know. I don't even know what time he left. Over the past week, though, I've realized I really don't want my art journaling in here. I haven't been doing my art journaling in here. So I've been doing this kind of, like the collage bits, this kind of stuff. And I did this, which is different because it's just setting up, you know, I do the art a little bit like for the setup, and I did it a little bit here. I don't mind doing that. But where I start right here for June, I do have those collage bits. That's my reading that I did. I do have the bits, and I have done a tiny bit of, like, sometimes I've added the sticker of the weather, and I've actually done my own little watercolor. I've got to put the weather for yesterday down, because I forgot that, and I'm going to have to do the weather for today. I have been doing this kind of, that is the watercolor that I did, and to me, that's not really art. I do that so that it's not so easy to read, because I'm putting these on social media. So I did a tiny bit of art right here. And I did a tiny bit of, like, I watercolored a coffee cup. I didn't even draw it. I drew it with the watercolor brush. Did do that. Like I said, I'm still taking the notes. I did do a tiny bit of watercolor here. I did do a tiny bit of watercolor here. But I'm realizing I don't really like this in here. I did that myself. No sticker there. So this was yesterday, and like I said, I fell asleep early, so I didn't get very much done. So here we are. I don't really like, I don't think, like I said, I don't want the creative process parts of stuff in this one book. Like my video planning, the coffee chat planning, and that kind of stuff, I don't think I really want that in here. I like my notes to self and the rapid logging stuff and that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's my turtle ring. My daughter and I have had these forever. I don't know where my daughter's is, but I just had to clean it, so it's really bright and silvery right now because I just cleaned it. But his little legs and his head and his tail move. I've had these. We got these when my daughter was in elementary school, and she's now 28. So I've had it for a long time, so I really had to clean it. And I thought it'd be cool because, in July, I'm going to be doing ocean animals, sea creatures. So anyway, you'll see what I have planned. I'll be showing next week because it's going to kind of go with the turtle thing. Alright, so anyway, back to where I'm at. I don't really like the creative process parts for videos or blog posts or stuff. I don't mind a little notes here or there, like when I get an idea, writing it down, that kind of thing. But I don't want the coffee chat stuff in here because this is more of my personal life, and I like some of I like some of the things, but not all of the things. So I have decided to use the Hobonichi Avec and the Enigma. That's what I'm reading from right now. So you can see, this says, but first coffee. This is part 1, and this is where I have the notes. And then I have one for YouTube as well. So I'm going to be doing the video planning and stuff. On July 1st, your video is going to show what I'm doing in the Hobonichi. Because I've been showing what I'm doing in this one book right here. So because I'm going to be on the daily pages in the Hobonichi recording my creative process for the day. Like what colors I choose and why I choose them, why I chose what video I chose, my ideas about the videos, and then when I formulate like the idea and I get like the little bit of brainstorming that I do for that, I realize I really like having more of a separation. I do. I need some of it all together. I've been trying so hard to get out of pigeonholing myself. I think I actually pigeonholed myself in a whole different way. My art journaling is going in this, and then I'm going to tell you what else I'm going to be doing because I'm excited about what I'm going to be doing. I wish I had another one. I wish I had 2 more of these, the smaller size, and I still cannot find my little ollie clip that has the roses on it. That's where the Hobonichi Avec and the Breeze are coming in, along with this B6 sketchbook journal. So I have a sketchbook. I have 2 of these in the A5 size. I'm actually going to be cutting one down today. Later today, I'm going to be cutting one down into B6 size and putting it in that red folio. Because that's what I think. I think I like the B6 size a lot better, and they don't make sketchbooks in B6 size. And this is more for, like, let me show you what I've got in here. So, I don't know that you can see, but I'm going to be doing this too. These are the turtles. I did some turtles. I'm going to watercolor them. I drew them with this pen, so they might have the little bit more of the blue undertones, just not quite so green. So I did 2 different kind of turtle faces. I'm going to be watercoloring those. But the plein air sketching and the urban sketching, I don't think I'm going to do in here. This is going to be prompts and challenges, or my personal life, like daily stuff. Like this is where I was making choices about the A5 or the B6 for One Book July. And I put that quote here by Dumbledore. It is our choices that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities. And I think learning from our choices is just as important. And this is where I was kind of practicing what did I want to do on the calendar thing. And then this is David's mom's dog, which is her health. His health is very, very, very bad. We feel so bad for him. And then I have this stuff. So I haven't watercolored that yet. I don't know if I'm going to. So I haven't done much. I mean, I really haven't done much at all in this, and I need to get back to it. So which is why I was thinking about doing the Doodle Wash Challenge. I like the Doodle Wash Challenge, and it is World Watercolor Month in July. So I think that's exciting. I think I might actually choose to do this palette and then use my pocket palette for while I'm out and about. I hardly ever use this one. I rearranged the setup in here. I have a few Daniel Smith in here, but I think I'm going to be using this one. I have the bigger one, and then I have my black one, which is somewhere in here. So, like I said, I think it's time. I'm going to cut down the sketchbook. I'm going to go to Staples later today. I'm going to actually vlog that experience. Here's where we get to the vlogging part. Because I also need to pick up a few things while I'm out and about and go by the bank. I think I'm going to go by Starbucks and do some urban sketching. I'm going to take my camera with me to vlog going to Staples and getting the sketchbook cut down. I think I'm going to do the Starbucks thing for an artist date for some me time. It's really too bad that my new phone that I'm getting for my birthday is not going to be in until Monday. But my camera works really nicely. It's already on the little handheld. It's already ready to go. There are different kinds of sketching, different kinds of journaling. And I've been doing a lot of the visual collage kind of journaling in this one book for this past week. I've been doing a lot of that. And it's felt so good because I haven't done a lot of that in a while. That, you know, I do a little bit here or there in my journals because I've been doing art, watercolor, doing that kind of thing more. And I've been kind of trying to figure out my style and being able to kind of play around with this collage kind of stuff in here, doing this kind of thing, which I've never been really good at, doing this with all of this. I'm still not quite ready to actually add the art to this yet, which is why I realize I'm not. Maybe I can work on it a little bit more, and maybe I will try a little bit here and there in July. Maybe I'll do a prompt or something in there. I don't know. But that's what I was saying, trying to de-pigeonhole myself. I was working so hard on that, on trying to work out how to do this daily, the to-dos and the thoughts and the notes and the daily rapid logging, which I'm still not very good at. This is still more of a to-do list. Sometimes it is and sometimes it isn't. Like, I do take notes. I do have notes here. Some days it isn't. Some days it is. But see, here's my thing. When I wake up in the morning, after I do morning pages and I do my morning stretches, or whatever time of day it is when I wake up, I'm planning. I'm getting everything ready for the day. And I've either done it the night before, or I don't have any notes really ahead of time unless it's notes from the day before. I'm actually thinking of the things I need to do today, for that day. For if I'm doing it in the evening, what do I need to get done the next day? You know, what did I not get done when I'm doing the review and I'm looking at things? So I don't start my day out with like a note or that kind of, you know, I'm starting that day out with either, like, I try not to make it so to do. So I started today, this morning, with a note for myself that I was up at 2 a.m. I fell asleep at 5 o'clock yesterday. And then put my morning routine, and then I started out because I'm going to edit the tarot videos. So this is what I'm doing right now. This is not a time frame thing. These are just the things I want to do, because this edit the tarot video is not as important as this video for y'all. So it's not, to me, it's not as big a deal. That second channel is because other people wanted it, not because I really wanted it. So I'll get it done for y'all because I want to, but for that second channel, I'll get it done when I get it done. I think I'm kind of getting into the groove with this one book. Like I said, I'm still with it. This is much more of a to-do list. I'm almost at the section for like the daily rapid logging, and I think that will really help me with this. But I am a list person. I make lists with my notes. I make lists with my to-dos. I'm a list person. I'm either a write it all out or a list. Even when I make lists, sometimes I'm writing things out, and I'll show you what I mean. So, like this says, I need to work on some pages in the art journal or start creating art pages in this journal. I really don't know if I want to do that kind of art in this journal. So I do have, and I didn't put a little dash or anything, I just wrote it down. I called them and I ordered that, so I do need to cross that off. I lost somewhere, or they were stolen, the magnet clips for the polarized sunglass things, and yeah, they cost a nice little penny to replace them. I actually called. They're going to call me and let me know when they come in. And then when they come in, the lens has popped out and I put it back in. So I'm going to get them to tighten this side and clean my glasses really good while I'm there. And then I have ideas for what to do for the daily and weekly vlogging for Patreon and YouTube. I ordered the book that Ro was talking about, The Joy of Watercolor. It came in today. I love it. Finding Water is the self and creative project. Like, so the water, forest, and my artist dates, and the Joy of Watercolor, and the art journal, sketchbook, whatever you want to call it, that's my art and creative. That is art and creativity. Finding Water is for the self and the body and creativity. Because it is the environment. Like, I'm going to be getting outside and taking walks. That's good for my body. It's also good for my mind and my spirit. So I've come to like the work part, which is the Hobonichi. I was breaking out. I was chronicling my creative process. Will be interesting, and I think it will really help me figure stuff out. I've got notes about different things in here. What is working, and this is where I did my review yesterday. And then I wrote down this morning, early this morning, I wrote this down. I fell asleep earlier, so not much got done. But now it's time to make some coffee and get to work. Considering it's now early Saturday morning, I'd say my sleep schedule is still all over the place, but at least it's getting better. I'd rather fall asleep at 5 p.m. and wake up at 2 a.m. than go to sleep at 5 a.m. and wake up at 2 p.m. I'll try to stay awake until at least 7 to 9 p.m. tonight. Maybe I'll do good and be able to stay awake until 10 or 11 tonight. That would be better. So I'm going to make some coffee, get started. I'm excited to film today. I have a lot to do and I'm excited to do it. July is going to be all about mind, body, spirit, environment, and creativity. That's what I had. That's actually my bit of morning pages, because I realized I don't know. I might do some evening pages. Because if Saturday ends up being 2 pages, then I won't have enough room for Saturday and Sunday's morning pages. So I wrote down like my bit of morning pages there. I just did. I might go in and watercolor it so I can see that it's morning pages, and then do the same thing for Sunday morning. Do the morning pages on this one page right here, and do Sunday planned out, because I don't have as much on Sundays. So I don't do as much work stuff on Sundays, but I am going to be filming today while I'm out and about and do some vlogging. So I will either be putting it together tonight or tomorrow. David's going to be taking Kayla driving again tomorrow, so I might do that footage together and get it ready for y'all for July 1st, or give it to you early. I might give it to you early. If I get it done tomorrow, if I get it all done and edited and everything, I'll just go ahead and put it up. The One Book July vlogging, the updates and stuff like that, it's going to be for everybody. Flip throughs of what I'm doing here, that's going to be for all of you patrons, $3 and up. The daily vlogging, $7 tier, $15 tier. The watercolor projects, journal with me, $15 tier. Plan with me, $7 tier. Or the vlogging, I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think. Because this is a whole different kind of ball game, because I'm actually doing vlogging. So I don't even know where that would really... I mean, it was different when I did a tiny bit of stuff here or there. Depending on what it was depending on where I put it in what tier. But this is a whole different ball game. And I don't want to revamp tiers for 1 month. Because I don't know how well vlogging is going to work out. I'm still going to do it on occasion, like once a month or so, at least for y'all. Maybe doing this will make me better at it. Maybe having the new phone will make it easier. We will see. Now I'm going to get to doing some watercolor. And I'm going to time-lapse that so this video isn't super, super long. And then I'm going to do the fern. I'm going to do my turtle. And then we're going to, I will do a look through the actual book of The Joy of Watercolor at another time. I want to make this about what I'm doing now. I did change. These are my dad's small Jack Daniels. I can't hold it very, but it says Jack Daniels right there. They're different. They're a little bit different. But that's what I put my water in now.